Lovelies, welcome back. You're still on the afternoon drive show on this radio station. It's 93.7 Rhythm FM, 37 minutes inside 3 o'clock afternoon drive business. Rains are coming down. Luckily for us, the floods are not coming up. But I think the best part of the rain is it cools down the atmosphere that this whole election business has already set in flames. And to help me cool off the atmosphere this afternoon, I've got none other than the realest one of the game himself. None of that Mr.Real, Mr. Legbegbe himself. What's happening, player? Great to have you in the studio for the first time in a very long time.
Thank you.
How have you been, bro?
I'm alright.
First of all, let me just say Happy New Year to you, even though we are about to enter the month of March. But Happy New Year still in order.
Same to you, bro.
Nice one. How have you been, bro?
I'm alright.
Compliments of the election season.
Oh, man. That's the same to you.
Well, same to me. And shame to all of us as well, you know what I'm saying? And for those of you who did not go out to vote, shame on you.
Shame to you.
You have no right to quarrel or complain about nothing. Only people who voted can quarrel and complain.
Exactly.
So if you did none of the above, please keep all your opinions to yourself.
Oh,
so you've got opinion. You have expressed your opinion in creativity through your music, Mr. Real.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say your music has been well received by your fans and by critics. And you have already placed yourself as one of Nigeria's heavyweights in music. How does that make you feel? All these accolades and all these things. Do you feel like you've arrived yet, or do you think that they are ill-placed?
Let me say I'm just getting started.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
right.
For now, I'm happy, grateful,
Mm-hmm.
but we haven't done anything yet. We just started.
Okay, so we haven't done anything yet. The music business for Mr. Real, as far as it's concerned, is just getting warmed up. So if you're a fan of Mr. Real, I'm just going to let you know that he's just promised you right now that there's plenty more where that came from. So he hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
At all.
So give us an insight into the depth of your music. Like, I mean, where does this all come from? Where are you going to take your music creativity to? I mean, you've already started with this very amazing sound.
Okay.
And I'm afraid to say this, but you might become the male version of Niniola. How does that make you feel?
Male version of Niniola. Let's just see how it goes. If it's a male version of Niniola, I was expecting maybe male version of maybe Rihanna.
No, Riri stuff is okay. If you want Rihanna, I'll give you Rihanna. If you like Rihanna, I'll take Rihanna. But don't
Well,
I've taken Rihanna already, so you have to take somebody else.
like male version of that.
Okay. Well, not the physical. So about physical. I mean, who else are you feeling in the game today?
In the game, I'm feeling Two-Face.
Okay.
I'm feeling Davido.
Okay.
And I'm feeling Weezy. Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I'm feeling everybody.
Oh, well, everybody's doing really, really
well.
well. So with all this positivity and all of this, I mean, what do you look and what do you see and say, okay, this is one of the issues I have in industry, like this is one of the things that are holding me back. Is anything holding you back at all?
I don't think anything is holding me back. I understand that people like it took me so long to drop another song. Yes, it took me so long because I was trying to make sure I milk from Legbegbe.
Yes, sir.
Because there is this thing like when you drop a new single, you are diverting people to another place. So I felt, okay, Legbegbe, I felt this song has this potential to cross over to places that I don't even expect, of which I'm already seeing that. So when this song was out, I didn't really kind of do shows in Nigeria because I was out of the country.
Indeed.
So I can make the song so wild and spread. So of which I think I achieved my aim.
Okay.
So back to here, then we do one or two and still going back for tours because I was supposed to be out of the country like this month, but because of my new single Antidote, I had to stay back to drop that song before I have to do my tours.
Speaking about your tours, man, you were really busy in the month of December because I know I even literally tried to hook you up with a job and they told me that you were out of the country. I think you were going to Ghana or so. I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
You were really, really busy, man. So, I mean, all of these things just highlights that your music has been well received by an international audience.
Exactly.
And does that make you feel like you're losing Nigerian fans as well? Like you have more people outside the country demanding for your music as an export, and if the demand down home here is not as much as what is being demanded for outside the country, do you feel worried about this?
I don't feel worried because I believe Mr.Real is taking our own thing out there for the world to see, to believe in what we have here. So it's just like I'm representing Nigeria. So that's what it is.
Which countries have you felt their reception towards your music the most?
Which country?
I've been almost everywhere. London.
Yes, London.
It's savage out there in London.
Yes.
Huh? Okay.
London.
I thought many people, maybe in Maryland, in DC or Houston, would have been more receptive to a Mr.Real. But these London people, I think they're beginning to impress me.
Because I think the Afro thing it's kind of taking over London.
It's big.
So
Davido sold out in London. Wheezy sold out. Simi sold out. All these guys. So, well, if that is the place where we are going to be drinking, let us be moving there.
That's where we should be bringing the money from.
So talk to me about your new single. The new single out is titled Antidote.
Yes,
What's
Antidote.
that all about?
Yes, I know people were expecting Mr.Real to drop something like Legbegbe.
Legbegbe.
So I went as far as, okay, there is street songs out there, different kind of vibes. Then I've always seen myself like this versatile artist who can do even. Let them not be surprised to see me doing Fuji tomorrow and doing Akpala.
I will be surprised.
So I decided to, let me drop something fresh, something different, something that people don't expect Mr.Real to do. So that was why I came out with the song Antidote.
And who produced? Let's talk about the production behind
the
track.
Cracker.
Okay.
Cracker, you know Cracker.
Oh well.
He produced the Izabanga.
Okay.
He produced the new Slim Case song Azama. He produced Mayokun. That's I've forgotten the name of the song. The one just shot the video.
Okay.
So, Cracker.
Okay. So, which among these people introduced you to Cracker? Or is this someone that you've been working with for quite a while?
I've been working with Cracker for a very, very long time.
Okay.
Very long time.
Would anything, if you're going to sample another producer, what would be the determining factor for you to pick another producer? Like,
if you are creative.
If you're creative.
Exactly.
Okay.
So. The reason why I'm working with Cracker because he's creative. He can do any kind of sound. He can do Fuji. He can do hip hop. In fact, the guy in a hip hop head. In fact, just kind of twisted him to come, let's do something this way. Let's do something this way. So.
I'm going to tell you what you're going to do for me. I want you to intro your track Antidote coming up at 44 minutes inside 3 o'clock Lagos. You're about to get it brand new, fresh. I think you've been hearing this track elsewhere, but hey, look, and Mr.Real is doing the intro to his track himself, so it's a very rare treat to get an artist to do the intro of their track on a radio station. So, Mr.Real, please, hook us up.
Girl, I've been waiting for your love, oh. Girl, I've been waiting for your touch, oh. And I'm here on a replay. You know you got me on a lock, oh. Antidote, oh, antidote. Give me love, oh, give me love. Antidote, oh, antidote. Overdose, oh, overdose. Now you dey play my guitar. You are my romantic girl.
That's my main man, Antidote, ladies and gentlemen. Mr.Real coming through with this track right here, right now. 45 minutes inside 3. We'll be right back. Rhythm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Mr.Real is in the building for a limited time only at 48 minutes inside 3 p.m. Feel free to hit us up on social media at 937 Rhythm FM. That's us on Twitter. Facebook, it's Rhythm 937 FM Lagos. You can also call the phone lines 01700 937 to get talk to Mr.Real and ask him any question. Please, no foolish questions. Alright, keep them in your back pockets and reserve them for after Sunday. Okay, after Sunday morning mass, that's when you should ask this kind of question. You know, when there will be plenty of forgiveness going around.
Yes,
but on a day like this, when Nigerians' blood is hot,
everywhere,
if you go on social media, everybody's eye is choking red. You know, so you don't want to be the one caught asking that silly type of question. So speaking about foolish question, what's the most foolish question you've ever been asked before in your life? And did you answer it? Question number 2, if you can remember.
Let me think.
Dumbest question ever.
Let me think.
Because I have some dumb questions I would like to ask you. So in case no one has asked you a foolish question before, I can be the first person to
nobody
ask.
has asked me a foolish question.
For real? So I'm going to be the first.
Maybe.
Okay, so foolish question number 1. How many people have you been in a relationship at the same time with? How many women? Let me remove the real foolishness. Because I said people. Whether they be men or women. So how many women have you been in a relationship with at the same time?
Just one.
Just one. Are you still in that relationship with that person? What happened?
We broke up.
Why did you look left for permission to answer? What caused the breakup?
I guess.
I'm sorry, I'm going too deep into
I guess
your
it wasn't working anymore. So.
Wow. Is it so easy to just let go?
Yes, no. It's not working.
Do you mind if I ask where she was from?
Sure.
Where's she from?
She's a Yoruba girl.
You know Yoruba girls can let go of a man that easily. An Igbo girl will hold you tight.
They will never allow that.
She will seize your vocal cords inside calabash. You cannot leave me and go and sing. Never. Okay. So you've already cemented yourself. You're in the game already. Are there people that you want to do, singles with? You want to release tracks with? Are there people that that if I have you on my track, we're gonna do damage to this game? There are people like that on your list. Who you got? In order of the way you like them to appear. Don't just call them out because they're cool. Like who do you like to have on your track?
I think like Wheezy.
Wizkid, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any females in particular?
Females,
Tiwa Savage. I would like to have Tiwa Savage just on the studio, just so we can talk for hours. I can't sing, so I don't think there's a track that we have to work. But let's just talk. That's a question I'd like to ask her about that video with Wizzy. Whether she thought it was a bit too much or too little.
But that thing is acting now.
You see, it's just like when we were young and we were watching WWF and we thought it was real. We didn't know they were acting.
Yeah, so
I'm not sure if they were acting. So
I was sure
I need to be perfectly sure.
They were acting.
Okay.
As a professional, you should know that was acting. Because there are some... they watch all these Yoruba films, they watching, they kiss well and acting.
Standard, yes, they kiss a lot.
So if you are into entertainment, you should be all out to entertain people.
I'm telling you,
that's what they want to see.
I'm telling you.
So I think that acting made the song fly. Like the video, when that song came out, people didn't really pay attention to that song
until the video came through.
The video just came through. That's when they even knew Whiskey dropped that kind of song.
Okay. So I see your point. It's a strategy.
It's strategy.
So what strategy are you willing to apply to get your material out there? Because if on a strategy, some strategy na sharp strategy.
Yeah, but I don't go like talk and man. So when the thing come out, they make them because I don't talk and say na lie. So
okay, I want to leave strategy aside. Everybody has a very special talent. You have identified one of your many special talents, which is being an entertainer. Yeah. What other talents do you have that we don't know about, bro?
Business.
Okay. Yeah. That's the thing. I don't know your real name. What's your real name?
Uchenna Okafor.
Where are you from, my brother?
Anambra.
What part of Anambra?
Okija.
Hi, very small. You've been an Inewi man. I told you, my brother. I was just saying Inewi now.
We still in the same.
Oh, it's not gelling well. Your Ofaku is different from my own Ofaku.
Oh.
Even we use curry, we use crayfish.
Now same east now.
Oh, my brother. You remain small. This is a relationship that I'll have taken you out now to go and buy pepper soup now.
No, if it's
still on sale. You can still make it happen later in the evening for Champions League. Champions League now.
Yeah.
What team do you support, by the way?
Barca.
Hi, Yakata. That was a very tough thing because I support the poor man's Barcelona, Arsenal. That's my team. If you cannot afford Barcelona, you support Arsenal. So that's how life has been for some of us here. And do you have plans of settling down anytime soon? You don't need to answer if you don't want to.
Not yet.
What type of woman would you like to get married to?
Woman with sense.
Lovely.
Woman,
Please say it because they just think the woman with curves that the man wants. No.
If you like ugly but have this sense.
Have some sense.
Have something inside you.
Lord have mercy.
And you should be understanding.
Okay.
Because we artists, if you want to settle down, you have to settle down with a woman that understands you more than you do. Because if you just go out for a woman to get curves, then you have problems.
Serious problem.
Big one.
So, bigger than the curves that she has.
You just have to be very careful settling that. That's why if you check himself, artist, man, to settle down a problem.
It's a problem. I keep praying for let me in fact use it as a point of contact for my other single artist friends. I pray for Vector. I pray for Wizkid. I pray for... what else have I prayed for again? I pray for J1.
Do you know they're artists? Actually, they're artists like they are not ready for marriage.
I'm telling you.
I have kids.
I'm telling you, they just want to have the children.
Just my children, and I know I'll take care of them, take care of the woman.
I'm telling you.
Anything marriage, they're not interested. So.
I'm still calling out their name. I pray for Nyanya. I pray for Shantizu.
Are you sure that those people said they are not married?
They are not. Nyanya is my guy. I know he's very. Nyanya, I pray for you. I pray for Don Jazzy.
Some of them are married though.
All of you people.
Some of them are married low key.
I pray for you people. I pray for you guys. I pray for you guys. I pray for you guys. Honestly,
I pray for them
because it's really bad that many of these guys I don't know why it's difficult to find love, or is it maybe perhaps it's when you reach a particular level, it's difficult to understand which is real or which
Yes,
is
because
fake.
if you look at those that got married, I think they got married to women that from the start they had nothing.
They had nothing.
Yes, you know, women from the start they had nothing. Maybe from back then, from secondary school or from childhood, because they knew there was nothing, and they grew up and they became something. So I think those are the people. Because if you had none and you just came out of limelight and you have everything, it's so hard for you to find a woman who really loves you for who you are, not for.
Hope you guys are listening to all the wisdom. It is very rare to find wisdom this special from an artist, and I think Mr.Real is the complete package.
And bros, these days, we no life for ourselves.
Yes.
There's no love.
Love is dead.
See, woman, when they marry now, they are not married for love.
For real?
As this country hard reach.
Rizzy is one of the people that is responsible for that.
As this hard, as this
one
hard
this.
like this,
Yes.
one person go marry person one day suffer.
You understand?
Nobody ready for that except you are ugly.
Rizzy,
Yes.
please come and defend.
It's true.
Come and defend the death of love.
Go who want to tell us about the love?
It's Rizzy, aka Handmaker.
Love doctor.
The love doctor.
You know, that's love, right?
Yeah.
Well, money is very important. That's what it is.
Money is very important.
Money is very important.
Yes, there is love when the money is there.
I mean, money makes everything beautiful.
Thank
but
you very
nobody's
much.
saying you can't have a proper relationship without a lot of money. But what kind of money? Why do you want to live without money? Make money.
Thank
Because
you.
money spoils love.
That's
Money spoils love. Money will spoil love.
See, even okay when they say money is the root of all evil. No,
Not having money.
you don't understand. When you say money is the root of all evil, it's a lie. Now poverty be the root of all evil.
It's true.
Let's-
When you have soaked poverty,
When you are
poverty
poor,
for
now
breakfast.
evil thing go to think. But when you are rich, man, you think, you know.
I
you
keep
think,
saying this thing. That was the difference between Africa and America.
I should be
Right,
telling
you
me
know?
money is the root of all evil. The money is the root of good things.
All good things.
When you talk about poverty, man, that is where the whole evil comes from.
You have such a deep philosophical point of view about life, and it's a side of you that people rarely get to see.
They don't understand it. Now when they say Mr.Real, they think say the real, not just the music side.
Just the music
Man,
side.
Mr.Real is real. In case you're out there, you're ready to settle down, you have something upstairs. Come, Mr.Real is real.
Finally, because we're almost out of time, I want you to help me by mentioning a few people who are instrumental in you becoming who you are today.
People that
Instrumental
Okay.
in Mr.Real becoming yes, Mr.Real.
yes, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
I have a friend. His name is Imaba. I call him Imabungo.
Imabungo.
And I have my manager Yomi Suave.
Yomi Swag. Where's Yomi, by the way?
Look at this black.
Yeah, he's been calling me a couple of times. Yomi, nice and
Yes,
finally.
Yomi Suave. And I have my little bro,
Mm-hmm.
Sugar Burner.
Sugar Burner. Is he a musician as
He's
well?
a musician.
Okay,
Very
fantastic. So you
talented.
could also send us his material.
Very
And
talented.
every single time we do Sugar Bro, can say, hey, look, go and thank your big bro, Mr.Real. He put you on that new.
That's it.
All right. It's great to have you in the building all the time. Otumba, please go and drop that Puma jacket in my office. I will add to my collection.
Otumba Lamba.
Mr.Real, any final words to your fans out there before we call it an afternoon?
Yes, don't forget to keep doing what you know how to do. And first thing first, believe in God. Don't ever allow anybody to tell you there's one baba somewhere that's going to make it sharp. If you go do sharp, you will run down sharp. The only one thing you can think of, just pray and believe.
Okay.
That whatever hustle you hustling is going to pay someday. Trust me.
All right. I like that, man. Like I said, Mr.Real is filled with so much depth. You have no idea.